Today things are gonna get weird. Lucas Schaefer is our name. And good news, I was an accidental pregnancy and I am cancer. My mother's 34 while my father is 66. And with that, let's get started. You're happy, healthy, and clever, but sadly you're rather unattractive. That's okay, we'll only go out at night. Press age to grow older 1 year at a time. Make choices as you go. 1 more year, we are 1 year old. You know, we might actually be the happiest person in the world at 90% happiness. We don't have any assets yet. I wonder if I could sell my siblings. Okay, well there's not much going on at 1 year old, so we're now 2 years old. We're now 3 years old. 4 years old, we got slightly better looking. At age 5, we decided to immigrate to Afghanistan. How will you behave? I can't wait. So we landed in Jalalabad, Afghanistan. That probably won't have an effect on anything else. Your parents have divorced. That was quick. Well, to be fair, I'm 6 years old now. I think my dad was 65 when I was born, so you're encouraged to spend some time in the great outdoors while being escorted outside to play. Wow, what happened to my happiness? Is that what divorce does? So then at age 8, my dog Zachary just tried eating a slice of pizza right out of your hand. Alright, let's give him more. Eat all the pizza you want. You rewarded your mutt Zachary with some eggs. Whatever. That's almost as good as pizza, I guess, in Crazyland. You gotta reward people that like pizza. Anyone that likes pizza is a good person. That's just the way it goes. Oh, well, Lucas Schaefer died after stepping on a landmine and being blown into smithereens. I guess I was right about those. His services were attended by his mother, father, and big sister Elizabeth. Well, at least it wasn't digging in the ground for him, because that would have been stupid. Well, living till 9 years old, that's probably going to be as good as it gets for me, but let's start a new one. I am now Ramona Bennett. You've probably got about a 10-year life expectancy, so enjoy it. Alright, well, let's start working our way through the years. Cindy attacked me, she bit my skull. I'm pretty sure babies heal quickly anyway, that's probably fine. A little girl named Lindsay wants to become your friend. Oh, look how smart she is, we can definitely use that to our advantage. And why can we boost our looks as a 2-year-old, and how do we do it? The old lady next door offers you a cool new Peppa Pig bib. Feed me. So our new looks are much improved. All it takes is a Peppa Pig bib. And at 3 years old, we're riding in the cart at the supermarket shopping for groceries with your father and passed by a woman handing out free samples of beer. You want some, but your father says no and keeps walking. We are going to ask again and again until he gives in. Eventually he'll get so annoyed, he'll drink some beer, then he'll get drunk enough to give me some beer. Or I just annoyed my father by repeatedly asking for free samples of beer at the supermarket. What kind of supermarket is that? I feel like these people don't live an extraordinary life, considering the highlights every year are asking for beer or your mother suffering from flatulence. Now at age 4, we're a little hellraiser. You broke your parents' flower pot while you were playing. What will you do? Admit that I broke it. I'm gonna tell them. I'm gonna tell them I did it on purpose. They need to understand early on what exactly they're dealing with. And now we're going to a private elementary school, which is a perfect place for a little chaos. Let's boost our looks some more because we're very superficial. Your neighbor, who is a stylist, offers to give you a new fashionable haircut. Make me look fabulous, darling. We're gonna be the most shallow person in existence. I don't care about anything else as long as I look good. And we're feeling super confident now that we got a new haircut. But now we have an inappropriate teacher. After returning from lunch, your teacher, Mrs. Newton, makes the observation that you should be wearing a bib. I should be wearing. That was my whole look. Well, naturally, we're just going to attack her. Oh, we even get to pick our move. As much as I'm convinced this 6-year-old has a mean right hook, we're probably just going to go for a bite, because that's the most damage I can conceivably do. And we're going to go for her throat, apparently. We're going to straight up murder this lady by biting her throat. Way to go, champ. You tried to bite the teacher, but missed. Well, we're not a very coordinated psychopath. Now we have to go see Mrs. Doolittle. You have been sent to the principal, Mrs. Doolittle, for assaulting a teacher. Well, for one thing, we need to work on that because it was attempted assault. We missed. Unfortunately, I can't really assault the principal either, so we're just going to go ahead and insult her. Are you sure you want to insult the principal? Yes, I do. You called the principal, Mrs. Doolittle, a nerd. Okay. The principal verbally abused you, and I've been expelled. So the assault on the teacher wasn't enough to get me expelled, but calling the principal a nerd was. Your mother is arguing with you because you were expelled from school. Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't go too far down this road or I'm going to end up in jail. But we're back in another private school, so we're probably going to be just fine. But we're also depressed. And we got a bully to deal with, which is great because our happiness is at 0%. Why aren't our looks carrying us through life? This is supposed to be easier. So Shauna tells us that we're stupid every day. What will we do? We're going to attack her. We're going to bite her in the throat. Eventually, we're going to get this right. We got practice. You tried to bite the bully, but missed. We really need to work on our coordination. How hard could that be? I've never bit anyone in the throat, but I assume it can't be that hard. And I've been sent to the principal's office for fighting. We're going to go ahead and apologize. I don't really care if I get kicked out or not. I just want an opportunity to redeem myself for missing 2 people's throats. But I've still got my health. Everything else is going downhill quickly though. After trick-or-treating all night, you stuffed a pillowcase with more candy than anyone should consume in a year. Challenge accepted. Consume it all ASAP. There's no stopping me. I ingested all of the Halloween candy I collected in less than 24 hours without sharing a single piece. And that's really just about it. That was the highlight of year 8. Which, to be fair, would be the highlight of my year as well. Okay, here we go. Time for redemption. Wendy has been graffitiing the school and keeps blaming it on you. Attack her. Bite her in the neck, but don't miss. You bit the bully's neck, then you put her into a knee bar until she submitted. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Guilty. You have been convicted of assault and sentenced to 1 year juvenile. My happiness came up 50% though, so... Death. Your family dog, Cindy, died at the age of 12. Best day of my life so far. You have been released from juvie. Back to elementary school. Which immediately dropped my happiness to 0, so let's give that a little boost. We can't be too unhappy. A little girl in your neighborhood invited you to the water park with an extra ticket. You've been fixing for a day in the sun? Absolutely. I've been in jail for the past year. Yay, we're cured from depression. The water park worked. Life hacks. Your parents want to buy you a pet rabbit named S'mores. I do like that name. Based just on that, I want it. Your parents bought you a rabbit. And at 12 years old, you got your first period. How will you react? We're gonna tell mother about it. Probably want to deal with that. And then 1 year later, it's... I'm not sure I can pronounce that properly, so I'm not going to try. You and your friend just finished watching Disney's Coco and began discussing your thoughts on the film. Basically, I'm asked what would my hybrid animal be. So creatively, we pick a pink and green lizard bird dog. I'm not sure what effect that has on my life, but I'm sure it's going to be huge. Yay, high school already. And now that we're in high school, we're thinking about participating in extracurricular activities. What will you do? Well, we're going to see what the school offers. I need to work on my biting game. What's good for your jaw? Baking probably would be good for the jaw. I think I want to try out boxing. No, I feel like that's best for my hand-eye coordination. If I want to, assault people properly, I've got to learn how to do it. And the sponsor here told me I don't have what it takes to be in the boxing club. Have they not seen my record? Now we have a troublemaker. Your classmate Becky just intentionally burped very loudly in the middle of your science teacher Miss Wang's lesson on gases. Well, we're 1 for 3 so far. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I just laughed at her instead. That's fine. We don't want to spend too much time in jail overall anyway. But it's time to take the driving test. Let's do it. What does this road sign mean? Wild farmers. How embarrassing. You have failed your driving test. You should see what's gonna come. Becky's at it again. She just blurted out profanity-laden rant in your English teacher, Miss Doom's class. Alright, well, hopefully we can finish her off this time. We would go for a right hook had we joined the boxing club, but all we got is our bite right now. So we're gonna bite her in the throat. I feel like this is a low odds play. We missed. Now we've been sent to the principal's office, so we're just gonna apologize and everything will be good. Oh, we got detention, but that's not that bad for... very seriously assaulting someone. And your father is now arguing with you because he received a phone call from the principal. We're just gonna go ahead and smooth this over by apologizing. No one's at all concerned that I have a habit of biting people in the throat when they do very minor things, but as long as I apologize, we're okay. Who's not okay is S'mores, who died at the age of 10. I can't believe it's been 10 years already. We didn't even pet the rabbit once. We named it S'mores and that was it. And we graduated from high school. We have 48% smart, so obviously we're going to go for university. We're not very happy. Oh, we get to pick our major. I think I want to pick criminal justice. Yeah, that's about what I figured. I was hoping I could help criminals get away with stuff and be part of a criminal empire, but that just made us more depressed. But we also now have the Dog Life launch party at 19 years old. Users are posting the breeds they're excited to play as first, which makes you want to do the same. We want to be a cat first because we're not really good at anything at all. But look at that, we're up to 100% happiness, 100% smart, 100% looks. I'm not sure what I did. Your father is suffering from erectile dysfunction. I don't really know how much bearing that's going to have on my life, but that's okay. We'll just roll with the punches that life throws at us. It's time for a quarrel with me and my brother Logan, who I didn't know existed until right now. We are arguing about why mannequins often have erect nipples. What will you do? Well, naturally, we're going to go ahead and uppercut his face, because my solution to everything is pretty much just over-exaggerated violence. You delivered an uppercut to your big brother Logan's face, then you punched him in the paunch. I don't know what that means. He called the cops on you. Oh yeah, I guess you're old enough to go to jail for assault now. A policewoman tells you she doesn't understand why someone would ever commit a crime like that. Well, you don't know my history very well, because usually I go for like a throat chomp. This time I decided to change it up. So to make matters worse, we're just gonna flirt with them. Oh, just like everyone else. You've been charged with assault and are facing 2 years in prison. We're gonna hire the best lawyer money can buy. That'll hopefully get me out of it. You don't have enough money to hire this person, so yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. Do we have enough for Morrison and Kirk? We do not. Okay, public defender it is. And the judges asked us to make a plea. If we plead guilty, we may get a lighter sentence. So basically it's a gamble. Well, I mean, I am pretty guilty, so we'll just go ahead and admit it. You have been convicted of assault and sentenced to 1 year in prison at the Atlanta Asylum. Our looks are at 100% though, and we're happier than we have been through most of our life. Well, it's dropping a little bit now that we're out of prison. But now things are looking up. Of interest, a young man from Djibouti you met while at a funeral has asked you on a date. I like that boldness, asking someone out on a funeral. He's not that smart and very crazy, so he's perfect for me. Oh, so he's also going to be a big part of my life now also. Your boyfriend tells you that he wants to save his virginity for marriage. How will you react? Well, naturally we're going to argue with him. Abstinent, you shouted at your boyfriend for refusing to give up his virginity before marriage. Okay, this looks promising. I don't mean to get anyone excited, but we might have won 45 billion. You're walking downtown with a friend when suddenly a sneakerhead passes by and slips a business card in your hand. On the front of the card is a circle, a triangle, and a square. I don't mean to sound overconfident, but I could absolutely win Squid Game. Call the number. Oh, do we not actually get to participate? Because I would have loved to actually play. But we got a job referral. We can get a job as a dancer. $16,000 a year at the Banner Film Institute. Yeah, that's fine. I gotta make some money to pay for the lawyers. 25 years old. Now, your mother is suffering from constipation. Probably happened more than once over the years. Equally bad news though. You suspect your boyfriend Wikasa cheating on you. Discovered a dating website on his computer that he apparently forgot to close. What will you do? I'm just gonna break up with him. No explanation necessary. Too suspicious for me. Okay, now our father is suffering from flatulence. I really like these health updates from our parents. You notice your ex-boyfriend has graffitied his initials on your bedroom window. What will you do? In my younger years, I would have bitten him in the throat. I don't have that option anymore, so I'm just going to file a restraining order. So for 3 years now, he cannot graffiti my window anymore. And since it's been a little bit of work now, our bank balance is $10,000. Remember that brother I uppercutted in the head? We're going to ask him for money. He gave us $440. How many family members do I have? Okay, I'm going to ask my father for money. He told me to go pound sand. Well, that's okay. There's more family than that. We can ask people multiple times in a row. $200 more from the brother. Okay, mother pays more though. We're going to keep going with her. $930. Can they just endlessly give you money? Because I'm okay with that. Does family work this way in real life? Family, can I have money? Okay, we might have pushed our luck a little bit. We can't get money anymore because we've asked too many times. So to smooth things over, we're going to pay him a nice compliment. Buy him, not a Roomba, but maybe something a little, like a fly swatter. A little compliment, and he didn't really appreciate that as much. He's arguing with me because I gave him a fly swatter. Something's better than nothing, my friend. We're gonna argue back to him. Okay, we're just gonna keep trucking on in life then. Love interest. He's wildly smart, and that's just not gonna work for me. He has a lot of craziness, which is kind of there, but being that smart is just, he's gonna see right through me. Your father passed away at the age of 76. He died of complications from old age. It is your responsibility to plan his funeral. He wouldn't give me any money, so let's go ahead and skip that altogether. Not like he's gonna notice. And my ex-boyfriend has called me at work 14 days in a row. Don't we have a restraining order? Is that gone already? We're just gonna file a restraining order. But we're 30 years old now, so let's see what else we can do with this life of ours. Okay, we can either go to the horse track or play the lottery. Admission $10. We're going to the racetrack. Pick your horse. Mr. Fix-It. Okay, well, Mr. Fix-It it is. Our bank balance is 30. Let's bet it all at 30 years old because we're getting old anyway, so let's place a bet. Mr. Fix-It is, I think, the one at the top in red. Obviously going to win for us. It never told me the odds or how much I'm going to win, but I'm not that worried about it. Okay, that green horse is super... Oh, actually... Oh, that's not a great sign. Are we going to win? Oh, cool. We actually did. I wasn't sure how that was going to play out. I won $172,000. Oh, like any responsible adult, I'm going to buy something with that right away. Okay, since we just won a fortune, I feel like we could live in a country with a lower cost of living. So I can't remember where I live now. I think in the US, which is probably pretty high cost of living compared to somewhere like, say, Kazakhstan. They've denied my immigration request. Well, just do it illegally then. Welcome, you quit your job as a dancer. Oh, I have so much money I can retire if I want to. Boy, life takes a funny turn at age 30. Dog Life. You just learned that BitLife is releasing a new game called Dog Life. So what type of dog are we looking forward to living as? Maybe a household dog? No frills, just a household dog. Oh, I guess we probably need a job now that we're living here. Okay, we don't need a job and we can just sue someone. I can't think of anyone to sue right now. Okay, well, moving on to the next year. Your mother has married your new stepfather, Gregory Campbell, 82-year-old retired museum worker. They went to Manila for their honeymoon. New stepsisters. Look at all that money though. Interesting. What are we gonna call our new stepfather? Maybe Gregory. Fever, you just woke up with a low-grade fever. What will we do? We're gonna go to the doctor because I feel like this could be bad. But we're not gonna go to a good doctor. We're gonna go to one with like a 10% reputation. He has diagnosed you with a middle ear infection. Okay, $100 it is. And that seemed to work. Okay, there's a lot going on at 32. Well, at a Little Wayne concert, you encounter a rooster. What will you do? Run for my life. Don't mess with those things. Look at all of our stuff, though. We're very happy. Now we're being arrested by the police. Oh, for illegal immigration. I forgot I did that. Let's bribe them. How much will I offer for a bribe? Well, how much do we have? I think we're pretty rich still, so let's give them $33,000 because people like the number 3. Yay, they let me go. Now I need to make money again. So let's go ahead and try our hand at the casino. Cadence Casino. We have $170,000 in the bank, so let's just go all in. $173,000, deal them. Are we winning? We have 14. That's a scary place to hit. They have 10. We're in a bad spot here. Hit me. 15. Oh, we're in a worse spot here. Hit me again. Oh, 21. Great. Cool. So how much did we win? Okay, we won $173,000 on this hand. Yeah, okay, that's a pretty good day at the casino. Now, I did see there was a lottery here. It's far more unlikely we're going to win the lottery. But if we do, we're going to buy 10 tickets. You did not win the lottery jackpot. Yet. There's a lot of lotteries we can play. Wait, I don't want the doctor. Or maybe I do actually. Let's visit a psychiatrist while we're here. Oh, we can get shock therapy for only $615. I don't know what we're curing. I am going to continually buy 10 lottery tickets until something happens. Okay, I tried several times. Didn't win the lottery. We can move on. I've still got $346,000 to work with. Your friends are all joining Twitter. Absolutely not. My health is already at 45%. Twitter's not going to help. We're being arrested by police for illegal immigration. You know, we're just going to run for it. I'm kind of sick of being here too. Oh, we were caught. We've been charged with illegal immigration, running from the police. Don't worry, we can afford the best lawyer money can buy. The judge asked you to make a plea deal. Not guilty. I've got good lawyers. We can get away with this. We've been filmed not guilty, even though we literally immigrated here illegally. And we still have $330,000. Constipation. You've been feeling stabbing pains in your stomach that may be due to the fact you haven't got number 2 in several days. On top of that, you've been feeling some sharp pains in your stomach. Well, let's see what the web has to say about this. You now suspect ourselves of having lactose intolerance. We'll go to the doctor. But I need to know if this is true because I really like milk. He has diagnosed you with constipation. $100 treatment? Yeah, that's fine. And that worked. Money goes a long ways here. At 36 years old, we're playing with the Ouija board. They invite you to join and try to contact someone. Against your better judgment, you place your hand on the dial and focus. Who will you call? Maybe King Boo? Maybe steal some coins for us. Okay, he was feeling bashful, so he didn't show up anyway. How's our assets doing? Are we allowed to invest? Maybe we should find a job. I never realized the occupation thing was all the way on the left side. So let's browse some jobs. Because we're independently wealthy currently, but we're not making any money. So we're going to be a fishery captain because it pays the most money. Oh, the lack of requirements necessary to qualify for an interview. That kind of makes sense. A stockbroker though, look, I have lots of money. I can do this. Nobody wants me. A financial advisor though, I can tell people how to gamble. Nobody seems to want me for some reason, so maybe let's try some education. We're going to business school. And business school didn't want me either. Well, since we seem to have a few career prospects, we'll just go on with our strategy of doing stupid things for money. Some of your friends are eating Cobra Heart. Will you join them? Yes. Your stepfather passed away at the age of 88 from a stroke. His funeral will be held in Atlanta, United States. We want to go there because we might be in his will. That costs $1,875. Okay. And now we've got abdominal bloating. And my appetite seems to be non-existent. Let's chug some water. Let's see if we can just, get like a power boost out of that. When in doubt, just add more to whatever's going on. You win a raffle for a free weekend staycation in a 4-star resort. Yeah, that sounds fine. I need a vacation from my life of leisurely wealth. My new happiness is so much higher, 67%. Not sure what happened to that thing in my stomach. You've been experiencing loss of weight recently without any efforts to do so. And we still have serious bloating. I could pray, but I should probably go to the doctor because this one seems serious again. I don't want to die quite yet. Ulcers, treat me. No longer suffering from ulcers. Oh, a love interest. Oh, look at all that money. He's not very good looking. He's not overly smart, not very crazy, but he does have money, so we'll take that for now. I think naturally it's time we join organized crime because my career prospects are still looking down. I have no idea which one of these pays best, so I'm going to try the mafia. Now, the best way for that, obviously, is offer to do them favors. I can't imagine what that's going to do. You are not invited to join them despite doing menial tasks for them for 40 days. Nobody wants me, except for Twitter. Twitter's not getting me. Stay away from it. I'll help the mafia. I'll steal stuff. I'll assault people. I'm not joining Twitter. You're bored on the couch when a friend introduces you to a game called Fortnite. Become a Fortnite fanatic like everyone. We're going to be a big streamer one day. I mean, at 41 years old, what else am I going to do? My mother passed away at the age of 91. She died suffering a stroke. Yeah, that's nice. She didn't have any money. Oh, she did have money. She left me $346,000. We doubled our net worth. And my stepsister also passed away. Complications. Wow, she was old. That's fine. But on the brighter side, my boyfriend proposed with a 2.3 carat diamond ring in a winery. Accept, which tanked our happiness. Of course it did. So our neighbor invited us to participate in a one-day neighborhood cleanup to build community for those living in your area. Yeah, why not? What time do we start? Wow, we're so much happier doing that. But to balance that out, let's commit a crime. We can go all the way big here. I feel like our skills have us little chance of succeeding, but let's see if we can steal a car. We're gonna steal something expensive. A Bentley's probably the most expensive there and the hardest to steal. You're having a hard time at getting nervous. We're gonna keep trying. You tried to steal, but the old lady appeared out of nowhere and confronted you. She lunged at you and crushed your neck. That's my move. I didn't go to jail though, so your friends are going to a local casino at 43 years old. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, I have $675,000. Let's bet, yeah, 68,000. Deal them. This is really good for me here. Come on, give me 10. Perfect, 21. I should just be a blackjack player. Still not sure what to spend all this money on though. Maybe some plastic surgery? Let's get a Brazilian butt lift. We're gonna get a good one though. That's only $2,000? Yeah, why not? And it was botched. So now our health and happiness are pretty low. Looks are still okay though. So to make up for that, we're going to adopt a child, but a well-behaved child because effort. Only $9,000 to buy a child. Oh, can we sue the doctor? Oh, let's sue the little old lady who we tried to steal from. We're going to need a good lawyer for this. Oh, we're taking big damages. We want $24,000 because she assaulted us. And we're going to use Nara Yu. You lost your lawsuit. Well, let's try the doctor then. I feel like we actually have a fairly valid reason to sue him. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but I assume that's the way this works. We're going to use the same people who lost me the last one, and we won our lawsuit. There's $37,000. But now we need something different. Let's try a facelift. I don't really know what those are or how those work, but let's try Doctor. He didn't want to see me because I just sued him. Alright, well I guess we're going with the other doctor then, who's far less reputable. $2,200. Give me that. Oh, it's actually worked. Our health is still kind of bad though. A masked gunman is attempting to rob a clerk while you're waiting in line at the bank. What will you do? Yeah, we're gonna get in and rescue him. Oh. That was quick. Ramona Bennett died at the age of 44 after being shot while trying to stop a bank robbery. Her funeral was attended by her faithful fiance. And basically I was a dancer for 5 years. Full happiness and karma somehow. So we got a mediocre result for a mediocre person. I mean, I gotta admit though, I did pretty well financially considering I didn't do much of anything. I just coasted by on luck and doing nothing at all.